trying to get to the top spot to be the first in the Concy. Here he comes. He's looking to the inside of Josh. Patrick Dees. Scott Marshall right behind him. Josh Childers. All right, the 14 car is your leader. Patrick Dees. Patrick Dees in the 14 car. Scott Marshall in the 96 car is your leader. Second place. He is your leader now. A little slip right there. Whoa, we got a car off the track. Patrick Dees. Patrick Dees off the track. Slipping and sliding. Scott Marshall moves into the lead. No contact between the two cars. Scott Marshall passing him clean. And Patrick Dees just loses the handling on that car on the back straightaway. Tries to gain it back up, but can't get it back together, but he'll come back on the track. Here he comes. Round off applause for Patrick Dees in the 14. Patrick Dees in the 14 car. That brings out the caution. So Scott Marshall is your leader in the 96. Bubba Gorman. Bubba Gorman, you got something behind you?
That's little Maddie. Hey, Maddie.
Maddie.
Hey, Maddie.
Hey, Maddie, what's happening?
You remember me? Hi, Maddie.
Maddie said he's crazy.
We had a fun time last night hanging out with everybody down there in the bonfire in the infield pit party. We come back to green, Michael.
All right, green flags in the air. We're back underway. Scott Marshall is your leader. Josh Childers, Patrick Dees in that 14 car. Off the pace. He was your leader. Carl Shelton in your third place car now, trying to get around to 113 to Josh Childers. Here comes the Batman, Larry Moss. White flag coming out this time by. Can Larry Moss transfer into the feature? Larry Moss in that 48 car. He'll sneak up on you quick in a hurry. White flag coming out. Checker flag will be coming out next time by. Who's it going to be? Scott Marshall. Josh Childers not giving up that second spot to the 19 car of Carl Shelton. Here comes checker flag going to come out. It's going to be Scott Marshall, Carl Shelton, Josh Childers, Larry Moss, and Jason Newsom. How about a round of applause for your winner, Scott Marshall in the 96 car. Round of applause for your winner, Scott Marshall in the 96 car. Folks, the reason I ask you to give these drivers a round of applause because if it wasn't for these drivers, they wouldn't have a show to put on. So we want to show them a little love and appreciation. So Scott Marshall is your winner of Concy number 1. We got Concy number 2 coming up. Top 3 will advance. Top 3 will advance in your Concy. So Scott Marshall will make it, move it through the scales and make it official. Dustin Hughes, I know you can hear me down there. Good job, buddy. You dare to be proud. Scott Marshall is official. He moves into the heat race, feature race tonight for the Hot Shots. All right, Concy 2 coming to you.
I'm going to let Michael take a breather on this one, buddy. So I'm going to step in and do this Concy race for him. As we got Concy race number 2 coming up, ladies and gentlemen, the top 3 will advance into the show for this afternoon, this evening, tonight's Jonathan Merritt Mr. NASCAR tribute race for the Hot Shots. Let's give you your starting lineup on the pole. The number 114M, Jake McTaggart. Jake McTaggart will be on the pole. To the outside, it will be Randall McCormick in the 17. Row 2 to the inside will be the D30, but actually that's car number 7 of Hunter Decker. He was in the D30 yesterday. He has now gone to the number 7 car. Hunter Decker in car number 7. Timing and scoring and race monitor might pick him up as D30, but he moved to the number 7 car. To the outside of him, the 1B of Tyson Lattamy. Tyson Lattamy had some problems in his heat race yesterday, and he'll tag it at the back there in 4th. Row number 3 to the inside. Clint Thornton in the double OK, and he won in the Hobby Stock event just a few moments ago. Hobo Bosley, car number 65. He'll start 6th in B main number 2. And your final row, Brandon Seidner in the 42 car. Josh Allen will tag the back. There you go. We are getting ready for that Heat B main coming up here in just a moment. B main number 2. Top 3 will advance in this special tribute, the National 100, in memory of also this race, Mr. NASCAR, Jonathan Merritt, the defending winner of this event. Last event we had here in November, that was in November of 2017. The most recent winner, again, Jonathan Merritt in car number 5. So again, a special moment when Merritt won that event. Attention in the pit area. We need National Late Model Supercar Series drivers to your cars. Your feature is next. National Late Model Supercar Series drivers to your cars. Your season opener 2019 race is next here at the National 100. Concession stands have got some delicious food. We're ready, though. Green in the air. B main 2 is underway. Watching the 7 car, Hunter Decker a little loose on the start. Front rows bang fenders with one another. Clint Thornton powers to the inside, diving into 3, exiting off turn 4. They'll come to the line and back underway. Clint Thornton will lead lap 1. Bottom of the racetrack. Here comes Tyson Lattamy. Lattamy's there. Up the speedway. Here comes Wayne Chapman. Chapman slicing, dicing, making his way through the field. 3 cars now fighting claw for the number 2 spot. As they come off of turn 4, it's still Thornton leading. McCormick second. Tyson Lattamy is in third. Wayne Chapman fourth. We got a piece of debris flying through the air into turn 1. It goes and he spins. It might be the car that about spun in turn number 2. He lost a piece of debris. There's contact. He goes spinning. Tail spin. Back into the car. Goes around. Caution is out. Yellow flag. Tell me something good. You ain't going to like that. It started with debris in turn 1. There's debris at the top of the racetrack in turn 1. And then those same cars that I believe the debris came off of the car of on the back straightaway went into a tailspin, simply got turned. You want to talk about speed weeks coming up. You want to talk about the Daytona 500. Shades of what happened when Austin Dillon turned Eric Almirola down the back straightaway on the last lap of the Great American Race. You just saw that happen there in the Hot Shot event. As he got turned, the back end of the car completely came around. The only difference was there wasn't a retaining wall to sustain the heavy impact like what happened at Daytona. No super stretch retaining wall there. All just down the hill. He'll come back up and he'll continue on as we go under caution here. We'll get ready to go back for the restart. Clint Thornton leading the way. Randall McCormick in the number 2 spot. Tyson Laddamy is in 3rd. Wayne Chapman 4th. And Jake McTaggart, Hunter Decker, all those cars fighting. It was the number 73 car of Wayne Chapman, the one that went off the reservation in turn number 3. Attention while it's quiet. National Late Model Supercar Series drivers. Need you to get fired up and get ready. National Late Model Supercar Series drivers, get them ready. Your first race of 2019, the 26th year of Ray Miller's Tribute Series, is next. Want to send a shout out to Chris and Joni Martin from Cochran Motor Speedway. They are in attendance. Cochran Motor Speedway will fire up on March the 7th, 8th, and 9th for their season opener. March the 7th, 8th, and 9th, Cochran Motor Speedway fires up for the year. Also want to send a big shout out to Kelly Walker, Chance Smith at Needmore Speedway. They got a race coming up on February weekend, Saturday and Sunday, February the 16th and 17th. Winter Fest. Shout out to the guys at Watermelon Capital, now known as Crisp Motorsports Park in Cordell, Georgia. Speed Fest was a great, great show yesterday. Thanks to my buddy, if you were able to check it out on Speed 51 with my good friend Bob Dillner and all the great guys there. A good event in the Georgia area just down the road. And, of course, this awesome event, the National 100. We thank you all, one and all, for being here for it. Remember, coming up in the later couple of days, Richard Ford, Speedway Videos in the house. I know he'll have copies of the event if you want to purchase it. No? No highlights or anything? Okay. He'll put up highlights. And, of course, Just Dirt Productions, they're doing a phenomenal job. For those that are watching, of course, there's some people seeing it for free. We are doing the free preview right now. But for those people that actually paid the money for the pay-per-view, it was just decided at the last minute due to some server issues that was with the casting server streamer, not of East Alabama Motor Speedway or Just Dirt Productions. Dan Costello made the decision of, well, we'll just do it on Facebook Live. So for those that are seeing it free, you're lucky. And for those that ordered the pay-per-view, again, just quickly try to do something to get it on the air for you. So you're just enjoying a free preview right now. You never know. They might order the race coming up. Get to those big last races, and the server comes on. And we go live again, and you got to pay to watch them. So there's a method to producer Dan Costello's madness, I guess. My secretary of the weekend, Nicole Corona. Have you been having fun at the race? What do you think of the cars here? These are kind of like ponies. You're in the horse racing. So these are kind of like ponies, right, Nicole?
Yeah, just with 4 wheels.
Just with 4 wheels. Well, you know, horses, ponies have 4. You know, they trot down the track. Look out for those barrels. Coming a green flag here out of turn number 4. Back underway. This is B Main 2 for the Hot Shots here at the National 100. Diving into turn number 1 up the racetrack goes that 00 car. That's going to be Clint Thornton. Back straight away. Here comes Laddamy. Latimer on the outside. He'll open up the door for McCormick. McCormick's on the bottom. He falls back to third. Latimer goes to the number 2 position. Clint Thornton still pulling away from the